Hey guys, DeathMonk91 here. So I'm going to show you guys how to design a mat. I thought the other tutorial was good, but I thought, hey, why don't I put up a tutorial so that way you guys, if there's any questions, you can just come to me on that one and you don't have to spam that guy. I do apologize for the guy. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. But guys, this is what I just started using. I found it's actually a lot easier. It's already got quite a bit of layers done. So I'll show you guys where you get the image. Okay, so you guys are going to want to come to pojo.biz, go under Yu-Gi-Oh, then go to Yu-Gi-Oh Gossip. Then you want to look for the custom mat play thread. It's usually on the first page. Okay, this thread apparently was started back in August of 2008, so it's been going on for almost 3 years now, which is really good for a thread. But yeah, it's like I said, it's usually on the top page. So they've got a list of designers, a list of people who print, but that's not what we're looking for. We're going to come down here. We're going to go down to the, you want to find the one that says resources and come down to custom playmat templates, which will bring you to the Irish Duelist blog, which, sorry guys, it's got to load up. That's just standard life. If you've ever, you guys know how the internet goes. It's always loading. It's like, why can't we have it instantly load? Why do we have to wait for everything? But yeah, that's life for you. Yeah, I'll pause it till it loads. Okay, guys, so I'm back. Okay, so the link will bring you to this page, the Irish Duelist custom playmat template. So they've got the new Japanese 5Ds on there, and ooh, that's a cool looking Trishula mat. I'll admit. And then they've also got some steps on how to, actually no, doesn't really look like they got steps to show you how, but they've got the card zones. You can modify them to your liking. But yeah, so you want to come down here to download link 1. Well, download link. If the reason why there was 3 different links, the 2 mirrors that you saw, which are these 2, are just in case the first link, let's say, breaks or someone files a complaint or something, they'll take it down. But it's just there. The mirrors are just there for extra. But you just go there. You wait the 45 seconds. You download it. It's not that big of a file. Well, it's about 100 gigs, but it's worth it. Then we jump back over to Photoshop. What you would do is you'd unzip it first, then you'd go File, Open. Let me back out. Okay, I already got my pictures. It's the folder name will be Custom Playmat Template. You double click the template. Don't worry about the font, the PG logo, or README. Just go to Template. I recommend using the 300 dpi, which is just dot per inch, and you open that. That will bring up this. It may say that some of the text wasn't able to copy over. That's okay. You don't need it. So as you guys can tell, it's got this thing watermarks, which is just for theft prevention. I say take it off. We don't need it. Although, okay, this is where things are going to get interesting for how to do it. So, this is what my mat's going to end up being. We got the classic Kingdom Hearts. Great video game. So, what you want to do is you want to click on and just bring it wherever. Then, for now, just bring it onto the image itself. You don't need it anymore, so close that image. Then, layers are very important. You want to keep the layer below the trademark, the branding, the card zone. I don't recommend you put if they've got Konami on here. I haven't actually gone through everything, but yeah, you always want to move whatever your background image right below the card zone, but above background. Otherwise, you're not gonna ever see it. So yeah, then I mean, as you guys can tell, it's really freaking small right now. Nothing I can do about that. So what you want to do is you want to hit Control T on the image. Now, you can move it wherever. It's going to take a minute to move. Okay. Control T. I recommend just bringing it to the corner like so. With Control T, you can change the size. Okay, that looks good. You always want to try to get the image. If you can get the image size just exactly as the size, that's better. But if it needs to go over a little bit, it can. So once you've hit Control T on whatever your background image is going to be, yes, it looks really blurry right now. I'll admit that. As soon as I hit Enter, it takes a second. It renders out. Now I might want to go through and zoom in and erase like all that crap, all that like excess stuff that you don't really need. But for now, whatever. So I've got 3 images. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom back out. So I've got Sora as his wisdom form, because I think they were better. He was a bit better off in Kingdom Hearts 2 than Kingdom Hearts 1. We got Solar in his Valiant form, so I don't need that anymore. No. And we got Sora. We got Anti-Sora, the little emo Sora. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get the other 2 opened up as soon as I'll be back in a second to have them opened. Okay, guys, so I'm back. There's on the when you go to the pojo.biz, you don't actually seem to need an account. I didn't need one when I went to go get the file. Yeah. I forgot to render that guy, but whatever. I didn't actually need to render that guy. I don't want to stop him open. Whatever. But yeah. So that in one sense I could call this a map, but I don't like how it looks. I mean, for now. So let's go ahead and go to layer number. Choose the blue one. Okay, I want 3. You go to layer 3, which is the red one, which is the one I wanted. First, we flip horizontally, and I want to make them a bit bigger. Okay, so we'll have them something like that, because that's gonna, I'm gonna have the four of them in the corner, then have the anti-Sora like dab smack in the middle of all this. No, but I still like to have the option of seeing the Kingdom Hearts, because this is the 5 forms of Sora. The anti-Sora, I don't actually remember. I think it was just in there for a little bit. I actually feel like you are better suited for the bottom. I know I'm covering up the blue one, which is up here. Whoa, that's a little. Location wise, you're just gonna be covering up. We're gonna cut off a little of his head, just his hair. But I think we got enough hair, like right there, right there, right there, right there, and soon to be the big one. But yeah, I thought. I mean, guys, I didn't say. I did say you could do different things. It doesn't always have to be Yu-Gi-Oh. It's like have him stepping on his head, but no. You know what? Yeah. This is okay. I don't like the fact that that one's covering up. You know, I'm gonna Control T. I want to move him, but I want him where it's like. You know what? Actually, that looks better. Anti-Sora, I'll figure you out in a minute. Actually, make him a bit smaller. Yeah. I actually like that. But yeah, guys, the thing with the... Then bring the final Sora. Make him a bit bigger. Like, though his master form is the smallest, but yeah. Then, if you guys right-click, you can actually duplicate or delete a layer. I know this isn't much a tutorial. This is just me showing you guys how I designed a mat. Okay. I went through. If I can do this just right. Might not be. You might be missing his keyblade, at least half of it, but he's kind of stepping on the S, which is kind of badass. Same thing with him on the K right there and the G. This would not be a mat. I would want to get a better background image, I would say. But yeah. Okay. I like how this is coming out. I wish I could have. I'll probably look again. I'll probably do this mat again like this, but do it. Get the Kingdom Hearts right there like that in a better image. Okay, then we got the card zone options, which if you go to the folder, I recommend take off custom. I like the official, so we got the text. You got the option of doing the classic ones. Got 5D's Japanese right there. And oh, okay. You can make it the 5D's logo look a little bit better by taking that off. You also have the option of just making it where they don't have colors at all. You got the zone option, so I could take off the fields. Okay, I don't know. I haven't really messed around with that part that much. Like this, I really haven't messed around with. So, we got the. This is the OTCG text. So take off all of that. Yeah, you just gotta mess around with the settings to get what you like. I mean, you could switch it from. Actually, why don't I just do that? Take that off. See, it's all Japanese / Chinese, whatever it is. It's OCG text, which looks cool. And then you got there's a way of doing a mixture where one's OCG, one's TCG. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and keep it TCG because that's just how I roll. The branding, It's just the 5Ds, all that. You don't need the Photoshop. You don't need the trademarks on. Run around area. So yeah, this just shows you what's, I guess, it will actually be printed from the mat. So it cuts off Sora's shoe a bit on like all of them. Cuts off his hair quite a bit. But yeah, that's kind of cool. Then of course you got the anti-theft prevention. But yeah, so I basically just made a mat. I don't know how long this video actually is, but yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm sorry this wasn't much of a tutorial. This was just me making a mat and recording it. But yeah, like I said, I'm probably not gonna save this. I'll probably go back through and find a better Kingdom Hearts, well, a bigger Kingdom Hearts background to use for this, and then I'll do that. But yeah, oh yeah, also guys, let's say for layer 6, I want it above the card zone. You guys can just bring it above the card zone, and it will actually be above the card zone. So, see what I mean? But, oh yeah, and if you look at the little dot right there, I just made Sora disappear. He's back. That little dot indicates, you know, where he is. So, if I wanted to, I don't know where I just put him. Oh. I accidentally put him in the card zones. Smart. But yeah. Then with like layer 4 or something, it doesn't matter. It actually looks better with them above the card zones than it does with below. But yeah. Okay. Okay, that's why it looks weird. But yeah. I don't know. There's a lot you guys gotta mess around with it. There are ways of getting Photoshop for free. I've seen it before. I've never done it. I don't recommend you do it. It is illegal, but there are ways. But yeah. Still. So, I just made a mat. That's basically all you gotta do. Okay. So I guess this was about 15 minutes or so. Maybe 20. I hope you guys liked it. Next time, I think I'll do a speed run, and I'll have some music going in the background of me just doing a mat design. And hope you guys enjoy it. Guys, remember, thumbs up the video, subscribe, rate, comment. Well, rating and thumbs up the video is the same thing. It just sounds better to say both. But whatever. But yeah, guys. Peace. Okay, guys, I know I said I already ended the video, but I went back through, I found this black background of Kingdom Hearts. I think it came out better. The only thing I'm going to do a little differently to it, and I forgot to say this, if you go to Optica, or whatever it is, you can make the card zones completely fade out. You can have them, you gotta let go at a certain point to find out, but you can have it blend in to the image more, which can look a bit better. Like I like that where it's blended in. The only other thing I want to do to this image before I call it, I want to shrink him down just a little bit because it's annoying the heck out of me. The little chain right there with Mickey Mouse being in the card spell zone name. I don't mind the Kingdom Heart. I do a little bit actually, but yeah, I might switches to OCG and the final result. But yeah, it just actually, you know what? I don't know. I'll put this up on Devlin's art when I figure out what I'm doing. I'll mess around with it a bit more and see how it goes. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. I think I'll just leave it like that. Oh yeah, there was a way of, if you go Control T. Okay. Just hit OK for all. You guys can actually move the image to where you like it. So if I go down a bit, it takes a minute to do the progression, but yeah, you guys can change the where you want the card zones, because you might not want to have it at the top, you might not want to have it at the bottom, you might want it like in the freaking middle, for all that matters. But yeah, let's see how much better that looks. Okay, so I guess changing the size of the Sora when he's in red was a little pointless. Like, I don't mind it covering up the word, but I don't like it where you can't even see it. I mean, where it's like it's blending right into the image, like it was. But yeah, I'm gonna call this good. I really like how it turned out. I would play on this mat. But yeah, so this is my mat, not for a contest entry or anything, but this is just this is the final product of the video. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe. Sorry about going on longer than I was planning on, but I mean, it was just unacceptable how the image came out. I found this one looks better. The anti-Soras right there they're still light enough where you can see them, which is badass. And they've still, for the most part, are in the exact same position. Well, except for that one, which I'm gonna have to move, but let's move them back a little bit, up a little bit. You know what? Yeah, that's fine. Then, like, I'm just tweaking it just very little. Yeah, you guys can tweak it just as much as you want. I guess that's about as good as I'm gonna get. But yeah, I like how this came out. I would use this as a play mat. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm sorry, this is the third time I've done the ending of the video. I'm sorry guys, but remember, rate, comment, subscribe, and peace.